so true and it was a perfect song for today, so thank you. Thank you for finding it and remembering it. Because it is a key to us moving forward in life, especially after all that has transpired. So in order to heal and begin to let go of the fear that's been manifested in the world, we have to slow down and remember that we too are God. And all the choices that we've made have led us here to this moment in time together. And that's pretty impactful if you think about it. So look around for a minute and see all of those that are here with us today. The community that we are is strengthened when we slow down and remember that we are God. That essence is alive within each and every one of us. The essence of God is what manifests the joy as we let go of the fear. And I don't know about you guys, but I am ready to let go of fear. Anybody else? Woo-woo. Because we needed it in the moment that it happened, right? I mean, I truly believe that our world is a better place because we all had an opportunity to slow down and to learn new ways to be with ourselves, right? And if that was hard, because I know for some it was hard, I invite you to continue to find a pattern of slowing down and being with yourself, because that is a key to you moving forward. Because we can get, or at least let me speak for myself, I can get really engaged in what's going outside of me. Anybody else like that? You know, what's happening today, what's happening tomorrow, what's happening next week. And forget that the truth of it, the truth of who I am, the essence of me is not outside of me. It is me. And that's the importance. And we've learned that this year. And I think that allowing that to continue to unfold for ourselves is really important to moving forward. Because we know that fear blocks the flow of energy, right? It blocks the flow of energy in our physical body, in our mind, and in spirit. And when it's blocked within this being, it manifests as dis-ease, right? And the same thing's true in the outer world. And we don't always realize that. But that fear creates blocks that keeps the good from flowing in the outer world and in the outer atmosphere. And so we have to do what is ours to do within ourselves to unblock that fear within us so that then it is unblocked outside of us. And it's not easy because a lot of you guys have created and manifested some real love in your life. And those blocks created some real challenges. And it has not been easy. And it's not going to be easy. And the road is going to be slow. And so remembering to slow down and be okay with the anger, with the anxiousness, and allow it to dissipate slowly is okay. Sometimes the miracles happen and it clicks overnight and our world is changed. And that's good for those of you that can do that. But for some of us, it's a slow process. Because the wounds are so deep, right? The fear and the anguish is so deep that it really, really takes a lot of love to move it out. You know, and there are a lot of ways to release the fear and the blocks. We can do it through exercise. We can do it through massage. So receiving a massage, receiving that love from someone else, or from whatever means that is yours. Laughter is a really good way to dissipate the anxiety that is alive within us. We know that the fastest way and the way that is a permanent release is to wholeheartedly trust in God, to trust in Spirit as the source for all of our good. And yet, sometimes we remember that it didn't feel good in the moment, right? Whatever the challenge that's created you from your good, whatever that is, didn't feel good when it happened. But the truth is, there is only one power in the universe and in our life, and that's God, the good, omnipotent. And we have to remember that. And we have to carry that with us through the hard times, whatever that looks like for you. Charles Fillmore, from his book, Jesus Christ Heals, tells us that all systems recognize joy as a benefactor in the restoration of health to all who are sick. The joy of Jehovah is your strength, is a quote that he used from the Bible. This statement is based on the principle recognized by all who help to bring about strength of mind and health of the body. When we're in that state of distress, our mind sends a message to our body, which creates a shutting down almost, right? How many of you guys have experienced that tightness in the body, that tightness in the heart, that difficult breathing when you're going through a challenge? Right? So the mind puts kinks in our nervous system that is beyond description for many of us. And that thought of fear or that thought of anxiety stops the flow in that nervous system. Deep down in the body, forming a nucleus that all other fears, anxiety, challenges are attracted to. And that begins the process of the continuation of the blockage. whatever that is, in our health, in our physical body, or in our mind. And it grows bigger, and it grows bigger, and it shifts from one nerve system to the next nerve system. Or for those of you that are energy workers, it shifts from one chakra to the next chakra, to the next chakra, until it's throughout our whole body. And we are filled with that dis-ease. It begins to congest in the blood, which is one of the most important factors that we have to remember. Because if we don't do something to dislocate this dam of energy that's congealing within us, we have a life sentence of agony. So I invite you to figure out whatever it is in you that will help you release that and let it go. And start with the little things, right? So if you are unable at this moment to receive a massage from a professional, start with massaging your hands or your feet or your legs. Begin to get the kinks out of your own physical body and let it go. Get up and move, even if it's hard. Get up and move anyways. I can tell you from experience of one that was filled with excruciating pain every time I moved a body or someone touched my neck, that it is worth it. Because I was no longer able to dance, and I love to dance. I know some of you love to sing, and this is excruciating, painful not to be able to sing in church. I get it. I understand it, which is why I wear this when I'm singing. Because I have to have an outlet to shift my vibration into a higher state of being. And I don't know how else to do it. Prayer works, but sometimes I need something else to shift me out of my goo and glue, whatever that looks like. And we all know that these are temporary measures, right? They help us in the moment. And that's okay. Because one moment to the next moment to the next moment helps release that nerve center that is trapped, right? That is collecting all of the anxiety in the body. So keep doing whatever it is that makes you joyful. Keep doing it. Even if it feels silly, do it anyways. You know, if you want to break out in song in the middle of the street, then I say go for it. You know, if you're at work and you're really feeling gloomy, figure out how you can go and sing in the bathroom, or take lunch and go for a walk and just sing to the top of your lungs, and don't worry about what it sounds like, right? It doesn't matter. What matters is that you are shifting that energy upward. That's what matters. You are moving that energy and releasing what you no longer need until you are at that place where you can wholeheartedly trust in God. Trust in spirit. to release it with you, as you, for you. So sing your way to wholeness. Dance your way to joy. Run your way to exuberance. Whatever it is that gets you there, just do it. And practice it every day without fail. So last week I talked about setting your daily intention, right? And so we continue to do that. We set our daily intention, and this week we are going to practice shifting our vibration, moving us forward into a new dynamic of living, whatever that looks like for you, into that higher vibration of love and healing that you truly are. Because the whole universe is a vibration. And that vibration is law. And so when we create and manifest a new way of creating that joy, creating a release, we are working with that law. And that law of rate of vibration brings with it great heat, great color and light. Which all represent different frequencies. And in our mind, we can't tell the difference. All we know is that it's shifting us higher. And that's what that's our desire. That's our goal. Our cells respond to that universal field of energy. Our eyes respond to the pulsing energy in the universe. We see more clearly. We hear more clearly. We feel more clearly. And that connection with the divine is clearer. So remembering that all energy and life are governed by that law of spiritual harmony, then we become the permanent cure for our own ailments. Because we begin that trust in spirit, the one and only source. So a daily prayer for wisdom and guidance to follow that energetic path for you, whatever it is. Be it singing, be it dancing, be it running, whatever is going to shift you into that higher energy level, do it, follow it, be it. Because that realm of creativity is faith, and faith is zeal, and it cures all. Whatever's created in your heart and mind is you. Practice and create that joy in your mind each and every day, remembering that God is my source. And the Spirit opens your mind to the divine law. Create truth in your life, whatever that is. And that zeal and joy and spirit will dance, will soar. Because you are zeal, you are whole, you are light. Light is the wisdom, and we follow Spirit's light and remember, I am God on the inside. I am